Finarfin was the youngest son of King Finwë of Noldor and his second wife, Findis, who resembled his mother of the Vanya clan in every way, inheriting her blonde hair, noble and gentle temperament, and love for Vila. During the Noldor expedition, he eventually chose to return to Valinor and rule the Noldor left behind in the city of Tirion. Finarfin was born in Valinor in the year 1230 of the Twin Tree era. He was the youngest of the 5 children of King Finwë of Noldor, and compared to his brothers, he was the most handsome in appearance and the wisest in heart. Finarfin's mother was Finwë's second wife, Findis. Findis, Finwë High Hopes and Írimë are his sister and brother. Finwë is with his half-brother. Finor did not approve of his father's remarriage, and as a result he did not have much affection for Findis and her children, and even had frequent disputes. Finarfin himself did not intervene in the disputes between the two sides, however. Finarfin befriended the sons of King Olwe of the Teleri, and married Olwe's daughter, the Swan Princess Iowin, in 1280 AD of the Twin Trees. They have 4 children, Finrod, Onrod, Aegnor, and Galadriel, his children, and Fin high expectations of the children close to the relationship, as if they were brothers. Finarfin's mother Findis is a Vanya. He inherited his mother's blonde hair, and inherited this trait to his children. Members of the Finarfin family and their dark-haired relatives among the unique this special hair color. Hair color. In the year 1495 of the Twin Trees era, Mirko destroyed the twin sacred trees, killing Finarfin's father, Finwë, and taking Finor's elven diamonds. In his rage, Finor traveled to the city of Tirion on the top of Mount Thuna, where he convinced many of his kin to leave Valinor and travel to the Middle Continent to hunt down Morgoth and retrieve the diamond. Fae Ai Nua is a gifted orator. Fin High Hopes and Finarfin did not excited by his impassioned speech, but their children were inspired from the heart. Finarfin tried to make the Noldor tribe calm down, but in the end, Fin High Hopes and Finarfin or choose to follow their half-brother to leave Valinor. Finwë led the main force of the Noldor clan behind the front line of the Finor clan, while Finarfin and Finrod's people walked at the end of the line, so they did not take part in the kinsman killing that the Finor clan had triggered in Oquo Takidi, and did not really know its true cause. When they arrived at El Alamein, a black shadow rumored to be that of Mandus appeared to Noldor and signaled to them the prophecy of the North, the doom of Noldor. He warned that if Noldor did not turn his back at this moment, he would be banished from the land of the blessed and undergo great suffering, hardship, and betrayal. After hearing the prophecy, Finarfin gave up the expedition. His heart was full of grief and bitter hatred for the Fëanor family, because his wife Iowin was from the Teleri tribe of Oquo Takidi. Finarfin returned to Tilion with some of his people, and they were forgiven by Vila. But Finarfin's children decided to continue on their journey because they were unwilling to abandon the high hopes of their sons in the country of Fin. After Finarfin returned to Valinor, he was assigned to rule over the remaining Noldor in the land of Montford, and they lived thereafter in the city of Tilion on Mount Tuna. At the end of the First Age, Finarfin led the Noldor of Valinor to follow Vila out to the Middle Continent to participate in the War of Wrath. Finarfin's patronymic was Arafinwi, meaning Noble Finwë. His mother's name was Ingoldo, or in earlier versions, Ingalor, meaning Supreme Gold. Finarfin is the Sindarin form of his father's name. Findis is a princess of the Noldor tribe. She was the first child born to Finwë and his second wife, Findis. Findis was not as active in the historical events of the Middle Continent as her brothers, choosing instead to remain in Valinor, living with her mother in Eldamar. Findis has a more minor role in the story of the Elven Diamonds, and not much is written about her. She had no part in the return of the Noldor to the Midlands, nor was she involved in the bloodline curse triggered by Finor and the war that followed. Findis's presence and story is largely reflected in Tolkien's notes and early drafts, and her role was not expanded upon in detail in the final Elven Diamonds. While Findis does not play a major role in historical events, her role as a member of the royal family of Noldor represents the complex familial relationships of the Noldor race during the Valinor period. Especially in the context of the tensions between Finor and Fingolfin and Fingon. Írimë was the second daughter of Finwë, the first supreme king of Noldor, and her mother was Finwë's second wife, Findis. Írime's character and actions are not described in detail in the Elven Diamonds or in Tolkien's other works, but her relationship with the rest of the family and her place in the family give her important symbolic meaning. Her name Írimë means lovely or honorable, reflecting her status and image in Elven society. According to some versions of the tale, Írimë participated with her brother Finarfin in the Noldor expedition back to the Midlands. This suggests that she was not merely a bystander, but shouldered the fate of the Noldor together with her family. Although Írimë is sparsely described in Tolkien's official works, she should have played an important role in the family, especially during the Valinorian period and during the Noldor expedition. Írime's other name, Lolwen, is said to have been given to her by her brother Finarfin, which may reflect their close sibling relationship.